Ини, которые прислали все приветствия и обращения. Выразить благодарность, братские приветствия. Разрешите...
84 years of age, don't have anything the matter with you. Well, I have a little trouble now and then, but that's because I'm getting old.
En Antioquia todos conocen las inversiones en el campo de la industria, en el campo de la ganadería y en el campo de la construcción. En Antioquia...
I'm very happy to be here today with you all. As some of you may know, about 5 months ago, I had a liver transplant.
No, my father was my teacher. Of course, it was when I was young, and then he
Usted le dijo una vez a un colega mío, hable usted que este es su oficio, que el mío es pintar. Es pintar. Pero si yo supiera pintar...
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be...
This groups at all, and they are absolutely against terrorism. This terrorist group is...
Alright, so X tentacion means unknown temptation. As far as the X, the significance of it.
Werden immer bereit sein, mit ihnen zu arbeiten. Einen wirklichen Sondersylös. Wir kommen fahren wir.
Pour répondre directement. En tout cas, nous ne fixons pas notre position en écoutant.
Did you ever, anywhere, anything like? Yeah, just hold it for a minute. I always say a kiss on the hand might feel...
So what I'm saying, actually, you see, I mean, it's a combination of both. I mean, here is the natural instinct, and here...
We're two totally different people, and I don't know why we get along, but we just do. I'm convinced that if we were any more similar...
I can't believe how fast 20 years went by. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And, you know...
milletiyle karşılıklı olduğuna emin bulunduğum muhabbet ve samimiyetin tabii menşei hakkında birkaç...
Pronto deberé cumplir 90 años. Nunca se me habría ocurrido y nunca fue...
His reach was longer than George. He's a better boxer than George. And I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped.
At that decision, man, it's what I'm looking for more than anything is the fight, you know, and, you know, I've been dancing for a really long time.
A small comedy club before you do the big show.
Right.
I did an independent film called Message from the King.
Also, Marty, nice going. Don't put on the glasses. Now, let's see the caterpillars. Bring them out. Don't they look like two caterpillars?
لا يساورون الظن في أن الكثير من الأمم والشعوب كان الجيش في ظلها مستهدفا
When Quincy Jones and Bruce Swedien and Rod Temperton and myself created the Thriller album,
just like how a woman would be, you know what I'm saying? Anybody to be pimps. You know, it's like, it's not that you get pimps, it's how long you get pimps.
Yemin kan hopa dan ya yemin. Рабоче-крестьянская революция, о необходимости которой все время говорили большевики, совершенно...
When you mean rich, what you mean? Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life.
5 years ago, I promised you toil, tears, and your untiring response in the end today.
Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world.
Millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of...
Con la gente que tengo que estar bien. O sea, no sé por qué Bacher no me quiere dar la mano. Si él no me quiere dar la mano, ¿por qué se la voy a dar yo?
Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. A long life, longevity.
Not anymore. There was a time where in the early days where our music was very pompous and very serious, and people thought, oh God, what a load of bores, you know?
Science has provided the possibility of liberation for human beings from hard labor.
Actually, they only got over there about 2 months before I left. I was seeing her, and she was at the airport when I left.
Yeah, my bones. Yeah, I'm 5'7" and thin. I can understand what you mean, but that's.
So I was doing a Hollywood Reporter interview a couple of weeks ago, or like a month ago, and it was one of those, hey, I hope I get nominated.
Dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich nicht in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit...
There is an indefinable, mysterious power that pervades everything.
And yes, I intend to complete my legal education and become a lawyer and be a damn good lawyer.
Please give her the credit for all the nice music that George made and Ringo made and Paul made and I've made since they broke up. It was Ringo, because it means...
So deep-seated is this belief that it can take enormous courage for women to admit
have deepened our economic ties. We will now join up in a scrum.
We shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any harm.
Electric power is everywhere present in unlimited quantities. It can drive the world's machinery without
personal things in it, but for the most part, it's just it's very.
I guess from being around the block, I guess people know that I don't really do what I'm told to do. Or that I don't...
I'm not Tony Soprano by any means. You know, it's an exaggeration of everything. Are good at certain characters after a long time is because the writers see stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, though, with the film. I don't think Todd wants you to walk out completely
Its peoples have both been perpetrators of racism against others and themselves.
a clear horizon. Nothing to worry about on your plate.
From sheer hunger, she took the rice from my hands. She divided it into two and she went out.
Hey, I gotta talk to you. I got called from school today. You've been bad. You're sleeping all day. What's your problem? You don't know. Why you throw the...